Picture this. It's late at night. Your phone is silent. Not because you did something wrong, but because you finally said how you felt. You replay the moment in your head. The honesty, the courage, the vulnerability, and a question starts to hurt. Why did everything change after I opened my heart? You didn't become careless. You didn't stop trying. You didn't lose value. You became emotionally available. What no one ever told you is this. In the modern world, the same honesty that creates connection can quietly destroy attraction. And tonight, I'm going to explain why, not to blame you, not to shame her, but to give you the truth that frees men. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will change how you love forever. Brother, let me tell you something they never prepared you for. You were taught that love is exposure, that intimacy is confession, that if you open your chest wide enough, someone will finally see you and stay. You believed that emotional honesty was the bridge between loneliness and belonging. So you spoke, you explained, you revealed, you made yourself available at all hours, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And when she pulled away, you stood there confused, holding an open heart like a liability. I know that confusion. I've lived it. Here's the hard truth. Emotional availability is not weakness, but uncontrolled availability is. There's a difference no one explains to men. You weren't wrong for feeling deeply. You were wrong for leading with it. Your nervous system became predictable. Your emotions became accessible on demand. And in that moment, the polarity shifted. Not because you became less valuable as a human being, but because attraction doesn't operate on fairness. It operates on tension. The male brain bonds through release, through giving, through committing. The female brain bonds through uncertainty, through anticipation, through emotional movement. This isn't morality, it's biology. When you emptied everything inside you, you removed the mystery that once activated her dopamine. Her brain stopped leaning forward, and when the mind stops leaning forward, desire follows. You thought love was safety. Her nervous system read safety as stillness. So she didn't hate you, she didn't betray you, she simply stopped feeling. And when feeling disappears, logic cannot resurrect it. That's where men break themselves, trying to reason attraction back into existence. Overtexting, over-explaining, over-giving. You think effort will restore what containment destroyed. It won't. Masculine strength isn't silence, it's regulation. It's the ability to feel deeply without leaking constantly. It's having emotions, not being ruled by them. When a man masters emotional control, he doesn't become cold, he becomes centered. You don't shut down, you slow down. You stop volunteering your soul for validation. You stop making emotional deposits without return. You let your presence speak before your words do. And something changes. Not just in how women respond, but in how you walk through the world. You stop negotiating your worth. You stop chasing emotional reciprocity. You stop begging biology to break its own rules. Brother, you were never too much. You were just uncontained. And once you learn containment, calm, grounded, selective, you don't lose love. You finally meet it on equal ground. Speech 2. The female voice, soft, introspective, honest, a woman speaking without accusation, only awareness. I need to say something men don't often hear, not because they wouldn't understand, but because it makes everyone uncomfortable. When you became emotionally available all at once, I didn't feel safer. I felt finished. Not finished with you as a person, but finished with the emotional journey. Attraction for me lives in motion, in discovery, in subtle resistance, in the sense that I'm earning access, not being handed everything immediately. When you revealed everything, every fear, every need, every attachment, my nervous system relaxed too quickly. And relaxation without movement becomes disinterest. This doesn't mean I want cruelty. It doesn't mean I want chaos. It means I want presence with depth, not exposure without boundaries. When you over-explained your emotions, I didn't feel closer. I felt responsible. And responsibility kills desire. I didn't want to manage your feelings. I wanted to meet them. Slowly, naturally, with space to respond. There's something deeply attractive about a man who feels, but doesn't rush to unload those feelings. A man who listens without collapsing, who shares without pleading, who stays grounded even when he cares. That steadiness allows my own emotions to move. When everything is laid out instantly, there's nowhere for my curiosity to go. No mystery for my imagination. No emotional gravity pulling me forward. This isn't manipulation. It's instinct. I don't want dominance over you. I want polarity with you. When you regulate yourself, I feel space to desire. When you overoffer, I feel pressure to perform feelings I no longer feel. And that pressure creates distance, not because I'm cold, but because my system is overwhelmed. I need time to arrive emotionally. Give me that time. Give me presence, not pressure. Give me honesty, not flooding. When you do, attraction doesn't disappear. It stabilizes, not louder, not dramatic, but real. Brother, if this message reached you, it means you're waking up. You were never weak for feeling. You were never wrong for loving deeply. You were only untrained in emotional control. Remember this. The man who reveals everything too fast loses mystery. The man who controls himself gains gravity. Stop chasing understanding. Stop explaining your worth. Stop offering your heart to people who haven't earned access. Silence is not emptiness. Distance is not cruelty. Self-control is not coldness. It is power. Walk slower. Speak less. Feel deeply, but reveal selectively. The moment you stop begging to be chosen, you become the man who chooses. Stay grounded, brother. This is where your life changes.